Hi everybody, welcome to my Me bullet journal setup. This month's quote and dashboard is "Great things never come from comfort zones." And then I've chosen my marker colors. I picked a variety to match with my dashboard, of course. I picked three different browns, three different tones, I guess, of brown, an orange, a yellow, three different greens, and then this silver from Crayola with the shinier tip. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's my favorite for doing shadowing. So I wanted to throw that guy in there as well. So those will be the colors I'll be using. I also just grabbed a variety of washi to match my dashboard as well. And then for May's freebies, I have these sticker sets that I'll be using. And again, these stickers are available to my subscribers. I printed double of these since I found last month I used a lot of washi. So here are the quotes that you're gonna get, and here are the days of the week. Okay, so that's what I have in store for you for May. I'll have another set of the days of the week as well printed out so that you can have options, and those I will be posting on my Instagram, so stay posted for that. And thank you for joining me today. Let's plan. So right away, I would like to apologize for my heavy breathing. I've been struggling with allergies, which is clearly being reflected in my speech, so I do apologize for that. So these stickers I created myself, I drew myself, and they are available as a freebie under the From Blank to Brilliant library. In order to gain access for that, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. So here I was trying a different shadowing technique. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I definitely messed up the shadowing on the A. So I ended up going back in with a lighter Crayola and blending it in. Now the reason why you're able to blend with the Crayolas like that is because they are water-based. The reason why I'm able to successfully blend with the Crayolas in this bullet journal is because it's the 160 GSM paper, which means it's very smooth, so it takes color very, very well, and it doesn't really buckle under too much saturation. Next up, I go in with a white jelly roll just to add some accents to the letters to make them pop a little bit more and give the effect a bit more of a 3D effect. And I actually go back and I do this on all of the lettering with it throughout May, just to make it more fun. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I like to embellish my letters a lot. And you should also know that I like to add borders to my pages. So here I just go in and I add the double border just to finish off the look. And again, you'll see me doing this throughout all of my layouts. You'll see me doing this throughout my entire bullet journal. Now, if you're curious as to how I create the visual cohesion in the layout, you can check out my last video. I'll link it up in the cards for you. And that was talking about design theory and bullet journal layout, so you can check that out. So for this month, I decided to go back to the traditional calendar layout, which is a bit of a departure from what I was doing before, but just with life being at a bit of a standstill right now, I wasn't using the other layout as much. So I decided just to do a generic calendar layout. So in the far right, in that big column, I plan on creating a key and then using the key throughout the calendar month and marking down what's happening. And then again, for my heading, I used Crayola Supertips, went in and I outlined the letter, and you will see me go in with my white jelly roll and add more fun effects. This month I decided to play the bubble letters or more of a bubble letter and some calligraphy off each other just to kind of capture the playfulness of the bee theme. I decided I wanted May to be bright and happy, so that's why you see me using a lot of the bright greens and the yellows as well. And then I go in, as I mentioned in the prelude, I go in with my grey Crayola Supertip that has the shinier lid, just to add some shadowing. So these are washi strips that I created myself, and I just go in and add that. I actually printed 2 sets for myself this month, as I found last month I used a lot of washi, so I just wanted to be prepared. And I also want to apologize for the number of times you see my hair in the shot. It happens quite a bit, so I do apologize. And yes, it's frizzy as anything, but that's life right now. So my next layout is a mood tracker and a spending log. So the mood tracker you're going to find in the Blank to Brilliant library as well for free download if you enjoy the bee theme and the flower theme. And on the opposite page, I decided to create a different version of my spending log that you can find for download as well. I just wanted to go with the fonts that I'd chosen for this month. Everything else is the same, just the fonts are a bit different. And overall, I decided to keep this page pretty blank in terms of not adding any stickers. Reason being, once the mood tracker is colored in, it should look better and more colorful. I was on the fence about adding in the mood tracker since I've been getting to do my mood tracker for April, so it was really a toss-up whether or not I was going to create the mood tracker. But I decided I really liked this theme and I really enjoyed drawing the flowers, so I thought, why not? And I added them in. So throughout my layouts, you'll see me grab something just to support my hand when I'm lettering. I find if I don't have a bit of that support, then my lettering goes haywire, and you'll see it in my brain dump page where I had a little incident with my D. But I find it's just helpful to keep my hand level with my page so that I'm able to do better lettering or better drawing. So the way I use my spending log is I write down the date I purchased it, the item I purchased, and then the cost, and then I keep a running total on the far right hand column just to keep track of my craft budget. I have been terrible at keeping track of my budget, so it's definitely a focus of mine. As we adjust to our situation, I definitely want to focus more on my spending. So this is the big reveal for my doodle theme. for May. If you've been reading my newsletters or my blog posts, you'll know that I've become sucked into the Animal Crossing craze. And I love it. So I decided that my May theme is going to be Animal Crossing doodles. I know it's not for everybody, and if you'd like to participate in doodle challenges but you're not into Animal Crossing, I apologize. I tend to not follow fads or crazes or anything, but I just couldn't resist this one because I just love it so much. It's been a lot of fun. So I ended up keeping this page very neutral with my colors. You'll see I used brown for the Animal Crossing and yellow and a lighter brown for my borders. Reason being, you're going to see a lot more colors in the doodles. So therefore it's not competing with the accents that I created. And since May is a bee theme, I decided to make my blocks hexagons like a beehive, so that I'm still playing into my May theme, but I'm still able to have fun and draw my doodles for Animal Crossing. I also find that if you play Animal Crossing, you'll know that bees and wildlife and stuff and wasps, wasp nests are a part of it as well. So it kind of plays into the Animal Crossing theme too, which I really liked. And yeah, I'm excited for the May Doodle Challenge. If you're planning on joining along, keep an eye on my Instagram page. I'll be releasing the prompts on my Instagram page for you. I'll also be creating this layout as a printable so that if you don't want to painstakingly go in and draw all the hexagons, you'll just be able to download it and glue it in. And then if you're going to participate in this, use the hashtag B2B Animal Crossing. And that's blank to brilliant Animal Crossing. And that way I keep an eye on that and I make sure to feature people who are participating in my stories. And yes, also make sure to tag me. So hopefully participate and we'll have a lot of fun together. So next up we have my brain dump page. I just wanted to include a little bit of how I was looking at my stickers, trying to decide how I was going to place them, and you'll see a bit more of my sticker placing process in this layout since I was undecided and I kept peeling stickers up and down. But again, this was my version of the bubble letters that I carried through from my other layouts. And since this brain dump lettering was so close to the edge, I really struggled with keeping my letters neat and tidy. So I do apologize for that. I have fixed it in the printable that you can download so that you don't have this weird wonky D that you have to deal with. So there you see my wonky D. I wasn't able to rest my hand in a way that kind of made sense of what I was trying to do, so I really struggled with that. And then I go in with my grey Crayola again just to add the shape. Now you'll see me struggling with my sticker layouts, my sticker placement, throughout this layout. I decided having the two flowers was just too symmetrical and I didn't like it, so I made adjustments for it, added the hive and the bee, and I thought it would be fun to show the bee going from the flower back to the hive. So next up we have my weekly layout. Again, you'll see me change my mind about my sticker layout constantly. The layout I picked is similar to the one I used in January. Since, again, everything has been kind of slow, I decided to move my home task list and my work task list back into one. And that's what you see reflected here. Again, these stickers are available in my Blank to Brilliant library for free download. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter. And I apologize for the hair. At least it's clean, I guess. So there's that going for me, but yeah. And one of the sticker sheets also has lettering, cheeky little bee lettering, if you will. So that's fun too. As I mentioned, I had a lot of fun creating this sticker set. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you use it. And if you do, please don't hesitate to tag me. I'd love to see how you're using it on Instagram. And then for the final touch, I'm adding my borders again. If you'd like to see more or hear more about my process and how I put things together, or even my doodle process, let me know in the comments. I definitely take it into consideration when creating my videos. I love to share, and so anything that you want to see, let me know. Here's my final flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for your time today.